to your left, OK? That's good. And up to the top. Well done, everyone. Good class. See you next week, yeah? Keep that away, please.
Rachel, can I have a word? You know all about diet and fitness and everything, don't you?
Well, I'm not an expert. What do you need to know?
Well, it's not me, it's a friend of mine. I think she might be suffering from an eating disorder.
Well, if you're even half sure, you must make sure that she speaks to a proper expert.
Oh, believe me, I've tried.
What are her family like? Are they the kind of people that might be able to support her?
I'm not sure. I mean, at the moment, it's kind of like our secret.
Well, I'll tell you something. The longer that you cover up for this girl, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to come back to my house for some lunch later? I'll talk you through.
Yeah, that'd be a real help.
Do I know this girl?
No.
It's only dislocated. The sling should be off soon.
Yeah, but you're going to need some help.
Why don't you come and stay with us for a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm coping. I'm already an expert at buttoning up my shirt with one hand. And prepare yourselves for a shock. Biff's offered to cook for me.
Oh, great. Peanut butter toast.
How was the trial going, then?
Well, I was a bit worried to start with. I must have looked rubbish. But then I scored.
Well, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not half bad against seasoned pros.
And they were seasoned. But I made them stand up and take notice of me. When I scored that try, oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Hey, up. I just wondered if you wanted out.
Feeling guilty?
What do you mean?
Pitching the poor lad in with your professional thugs.
Well, they were just unlucky, that's all.
Yeah, well, it's all right, Terry. I was only joking.
Yeah, well, I feel a bit responsible, that's all.
I am here, you know. Come on, don't keep me in suspense anymore, Terry. What did the guy say?
Well, I didn't really get a chance to talk to him. What were you getting injured and that?
Yeah, but he must have said something.
He keeps his cards pretty close to his chest. I'll give him a call later. Why don't you come round Woolley?
What?
I'm sure if you scored a try, it'll be good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chris Tate at Home Farm. I want to order some more metal fencing for the quarry.
Chris?
Yeah, at least 500 metres. We're digging a new section by a highway.
Chris!
Sorry. What is the problem?
Tell them you'll get back to them.
What? Sorry about that. Are you mad? I am in the middle of talking to someone.
The order can wait a couple of days. Meanwhile, any other major expenditure you may wish to make, please consult me first.
What are you up to?
You already know. I'm looking after Lady Oakwell's interests for a while. I don't want any major purchases made until I know exactly what state those interests are in. Nothing sinister.
Oh, I get it. Tara's looking to streamline costs, cut a few corners, make a few redundancies.
You know she couldn't possibly do that without informing the board first.
20, 40, 60, 800. That's all there. See you later.
Oh, don't worry about Paulette. She's so common. Roy must see that. I really like him. He's dead natural. You know what I mean? There's no side to him. He's not like most cocky and mature lads his age. You all right?
Yeah, why shouldn't I be?
You look pale. You've lost some weight, though.
Oh, thanks.
Wish I could lose maybe half a stone. A stone.
You've got no problem.
You don't know what it's like. I look at myself sometimes in the mirror and I just think, why am I so fat?
Yeah. But, honestly, you look great.
Look what the cat's dragged in.
Go to hell.
If you think Roy's going to ask you out just because you've slapped some lippy on, you must be mad.
We'll see.
Oh, we will. And don't forget there's a tenor riding on this.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Zoe, we need to talk.
Sorry, no time for chit-chat. Riley's on the other side of Houghton, inoculating a herd. And as a consequence, I'm snowed under for the rest of the day.
Look, Tara's Rottweiler of a lawyer has frozen any purchasing at Home Farm until further notice.
Why?
That's a good question. The lawyer says it's just till she's had time to go through Tara's business affairs.
Well, don't worry, we're directors of the company. Legally, they can't keep anything from us.
Tara's got majority of the shares. She can push through any plan for the estate she wants. They're definitely up to something. We need to find out what.
Yes, you're right, I suppose.
I say we get up there now and have this out with them.
Oh, subtle as ever, Chris. If we go steaming in there without the facts, it has the advantage straight to them.
So how exactly do you propose we get the facts?
I'll think of something.
Oh, great. Told Laura I'd be back at midday.
Oh, boy, would you look at that.
Huh. Boys and their toys.
Tara, that is not a toy. That is a work of art.
Well, I suppose the colour scheme's quite pretty.
You're looking at my dream bike. Wanted one of those since I was a kid.
Really?
Does your friend use any slimming aids? I've no idea. But I do know that she binges and then makes herself sick.
It does sound like bulimia. She'll need help.
Look, Rachel, I haven't really been straight with you. The girl with the eating problem, it's Kirsty.
Oh, no.
I've tried and tried to make her face it, but she won't even acknowledge she's got a problem.
Why haven't you told your mum?
Well, she's pretty distracted right now.
Look, it doesn't matter. If Kirsty has got bulimia, the worst thing that you can do is keep it a secret.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, but it's not going to be easy telling my mum.
Excuse me. Could you point me in the direction of a Mr. Pollard?
Yes, that's your man. Are you here to do the survey?
John Hughes.
I'm the co-owner, Kathy Glover. I'm buying Mr. Pollard out. If there's any information you need from me, don't hesitate to ask.
Indeed, I shall.
Buyer beware. Pollard is up to a major dodgy. I saw him earlier on with that bloke planning something.
Don't worry, Marlon.
No, he's up to some scam. We're giving the guy money.
Everything's under control.
No, Kathy.
Marlon, everything's under control.
Here you go, Emma. Now's your chance to ask Roy out. Not in front of everyone. Scared he'll kick you into touch. Don't be ridiculous. I know he likes me. Away you go, then. Because time's running out. Soon be the end of the week and I'll win my bet. Snooty Boots is going to make a right brat of herself here. Hi, Roy.
Oh, come on, Em. I'm already in a lumber with Chris Tate. Get your overalls on.
Okay. But you think I look nice?
You know, you're hardly kitted out for cleaning.
Listen, Roy. I really like you.
Is this some sort of a wind-up or something?
No, I'm serious.
Give it a rest, will you? Look, I don't take kindly to have it Mickey taken out of me.
Loser! Let's have my tenner!
Emma!
Leave me alone!
I'm sorry, I thought we'd wind up your plan with other lasses.
But your answer's still the same.
I'm sorry, you're too young for me.
And Paulette's not.
What are you on about?
It's painfully obvious that you fancy her.
That is rubbish. Come on, let's get you back to work.
And let that lot make my life a misery. You've got to be joking. I'm taking the rest of the afternoon off. I might just take the rest of the summer off.
Emma, come back.
Certainly made it look good. Let's wind this little charade up and clear off for a drink, shall we? Who's this?
That's Mr. Mulholland.
Of Smith, Nichols and Mulholland. Eric, I need a word.
What's going on?
That is my valuer.
You've put me in a very difficult situation.
Well, how was I to know she'd bring in someone to value the place?
It's always been your problem, Eric. You assume that everybody else is stupid except you.
All right. So what? So she's going to have her own valuation. Just make sure yours is higher.
You must be joking. Smith, Nichols and Mulholland. There's no mortgage company on earth that's going to accept one of my valuations over theirs, particularly a dodgy one.
Well, don't let me down, John. Come on, you're the expert. Think of something.
Look, I don't mind doing a favour for
yes,
a friend, but...
I know, and I've been paying you very generously for it.
You can have it back.
Thank you, John. I'll remember this.
Remember what you like, Eric.
Your chat finished already, Eric?
Yeah, something cropped up.
Mr. Mulholland's just gone through your books, and he thinks I should revise my original offer, downwards.
Over my dead body.
That's up to you, Eric, but I'm not paying above market value, and that's final.
Bad time? Not at all. Lovely to see you. Laura, Zoe Tate.
Nice to meet you. Hello. And what exactly are you doing?
Oh, just paperwork. Can I get you a coffee?
No, I can't stop by. I thought I'd invite you for a meal at my place tonight. And you're very welcome.
Well, sorry, it's a bit short notice for me. We're going through my father's tax returns this evening. What fun.
Well, we can do that tomorrow.
Okay, I'd rather drink wine than talk business.
Great. Let's say 8 o'clock. I'll see you later. Look forward to it.
Why were you so keen to accept? The last thing I need is the 3rd degree from Zoe.
Christopher realises something's going on. He's told her. They've got to find out sooner or later. This is your opportunity to grasp the nettle. Coffee?
Lynn! You seen our Roy? I thought he might fancy a late lunch at the Woolpack.
Yeah, he's gone up to the hospital again.
Is what?
See little baby James. Think he gets out today.
I don't flaming believe it.
What's up?
Oh, no.
Well, do you want me to tell him you're looking for him?
Nah, you're okay. I'll talk to him later.
3774883. And the expiry date, November 99. Well, I'm hardly going to ride it home from Hodden myself. Do you deliver? Splendid. When? Brian Fowler, Tenant House, Church Lane, Emmerdale. Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, I never thought I'd be the proud owner of a 600cc motorcycle.
I didn't know you were into bikes.
Oh, a little present for a friend.
There's nothing very little about a 600cc motorbike, particularly the price.
Don't I detect a hint of killjoy in the tone of your voice?
Is it for Biff?
I hardly think that's any of your business.
Sorry, you're right. But I'm a bit concerned about the message it might put out.
What are you talking about?
I'd keep quiet about buying that bike if I was you, and I'd advise Biff to do the same.
Why?
Well, after what we're about to tell Zoe tonight, I don't think laying out thousands on a bike would go down too well.
Hi, Terry. So, did you speak to Baz?
Yeah.
So what did he say?
You tried your best.
Well, he hasn't turned me down, has he?
Well, they only take on 1 in 100.
Oh, I don't believe this, Terry. I worked so hard. I scored a try.
Yeah, well, he just felt, well, you weren't quite ready.
Well, look, if it's the shoulder, I mean, it'll soon be mended. I'll be back training again.
Well, it's not the shoulder. You're not good enough.
Hang on a minute. You were the one who was pushing me, telling me how much talent I'd got.
Yeah, well, I were wrong.
Right, well, thanks. Thanks a lot, Terry.
No, Will, let me explain.
It's all right. You made yourself perfectly clear.
All right, Will.
Something?
Ardsley have turned Will down.
Thought he played well at the trial.
Not really. He wasn't good enough.
Well, why'd you keep his hopes up?
Well, maybe I was wrong about how good he was.
Expensive flaming mistake, Terry.
I knew this would end in tears.
Fine. I'm the villain. I strung him along. It's all my fault. It'll make you both feel better.
Hey, you're back early.
I took the afternoon off work.
Is everything all right?
Yes. No.
Do you want to talk?
I made a real fool of myself. There's this guy I fancy. And...
Oh, yes. I've been there. It was, Malcolm Harris in the upper sixth. He was 2 years older than me, and I fancied him to bits.
I don't think you understand.
Oh, yes, I do. Took me 3 months to pluck up the courage to ask him out. Then he turned me down flat. Didn't even realise I existed.
Stop it! You've no idea how I'm feeling. I was humiliated today. I don't know if I've got the bottle to go back to work tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I was only trying to help.
I know. Sorry. It's been an awful day, Sarah. I wish Mum was here. What's up with you?
Oh, nothing. Emma and I are just having a private chat.
You can always talk to me, if you want. I'll bear that in mind. You fancy her, don't you? I do not. Well, you're in there. You heard what she said. Yeah.
You all right, Eric?
Never felt better, old boy. Pull up a glass. Here's to Kathy. She's done me a favour. Today's charade has forced me to remember life's golden rule. Trust no one.
Looks like the game's over.
Not by a long chalk. I have a plan.
Kathy's is the best offer you're going to get.
She can stick it up her wonderbra. I'm keeping the wine bar for myself. After all that hard work that I've done building the place up, no way is she getting a cut price.
This is madness, Eric. You're going to lose your licence. You tried to bribe the licensing bench.
It is not a foregone conclusion. Not with the defence I'm putting up.
What are you going on about?
Quite simple. I'm going to blame you and Dee.
What?
I'm going to lay it on with the trowel. How she left me broken and suicidal. And how I trusted you with the business and was horrified to discover that you were serving underage drinkers.
Don't be soft. You never get away with it.
Just watch me.
Hi, nice to see you both.
Oh, hi, Christopher.
Surprised to see me?
Not at all. What can I get you to drink? I'd love a glass of red. Laura. Oh, just water for me, thanks.
Still on duty.
That all depends on what we're going to talk about tonight.
told your mum? I've been waiting for the right moment.
Lynn, I know this must be really difficult for you, but you've got to bite the bullet for Kirsty's sake.
Oh, but it's such a big deal. What if I'm wrong?
If Kirsty has got bulimia, the sooner she gets help, the better. And if you don't tell your mum, then I'm gonna have to.
Here we go. Cheers.
And well done for getting one over on Pollard.
Oh, it's not over yet.
He'll have to sell to you. There's no way anyone's going to give him his asking price.
Maybe. I'll be glad when this whole business is over. I hate being forced to play dirty.
The only way to beat Pollard is to play him at his own game. Because he preys on fair and decent people like you.
Yeah, well, right now I don't feel very fair or decent.
Life wasn't very easy, was it, for women in those days? We had...
Right, I'm off down at Woolpack. I'll see you later.
Boy, hold your horses. Want a word with you?
Listen, if it's about my housekeeping, I'll give you next week. I've overspent a bit.
Oh, you've been doing some hospital visiting.
Don't miss a trick, dear.
What's up with you, Roy? Kim Tate's brought this family nothing but grief. What do you want to go and visit her kid for?
Not full well, it's not just any kid. There's a possibility he's my nephew, your grandson.
It's Frank Tate's kid. It's not what to do with us. That's what made your mother go funny.
What if you were right? What if it is our Dave's?
Frank Tate had a blood test done, didn't he?
Yeah, well, Kim still thinks different.
I don't care what she says.
Just try and imagine for 1 second that Kim's right. That'd mean that James is our own flesh and blood, Dave's little boy, your only grandson.
Ah, no, he's not.
That's right, stick your head in the sand as per usual.
I'm telling you, Roy, drop it. And stay away from that kid.
Yeah, well, that's my choice, innit?
I didn't realise Seth had a little den until I stumbled upon it the other day. It's, well, kitted out, isn't it? All the creature comforts.
We all have a lot of affection for Seth. I do hope he can see out his retirement at Home Farm.
He isn't actually married to Betty, is he?
Well, they've known each other since the war.
Oh, really?
Yes, her husband died, it must be about 5 years ago.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who's had enough of small talk. Shall we get down to the reason we're all here?
Well, at last.
As you know, Lady Oakwell's had to cope with her father's passing away. It's been a very trying time for her.
Cut the flannel and tell us what you've been plotting.
Sadly, the government has about as much sympathy as you do for people's grief. Lady Oakwell's been saddled with a substantial bill for inheritance tax. In addition, the high cost of running the family estate meant that her father left some rather large debts.
I have every sympathy, but what has this got to do with Home Farm?
Well, Lady Oakwell has to raise a lot of capital, and fast. I've advised her that asset stripping is the only realistic solution.
What exactly do you mean?
Lady Oakwell's selling off most of Home Farm estate.